do you think the valuations when it comes to Asian investment grade right now are justified?
I think there's a more been some sort of risk applied to what we're seeing across the Asian space because of the fallout from the Chinese property sector. We do look at how emerging markets are performing on the debt side. The focus has been towards maybe more Latin America, maybe the countries where you're actually thinking about the prospects for rate cuts to come through, and that being supportive for the outlook rather than thinking about the Asian credit market in this environment. So I think there are definitely opportunities across the emerging market debt space. But I think, very selectively we consider what we're seeing. Very selectively we consider what the impact of the direction of the US dollar will have on those assets.
Harry, how do you feel about China at the moment? This kind of drip feed of multitudinous stimulus announcements continues. Do you have a lot of confidence in Chinese assets right now?
When it comes to the economy, I think you'll see better growth in the second half of the year. I think it's very encouraging that the noises you're hearing out of Chinese officials, even if they aren't putting big dollar amounts or big currency amounts in terms of what they're actually going to deliver, they're very much focused on providing that stabilization to the economy. They're very much focused on reaching that 5% growth target and hopefully beating it. And so I think there is a prospect for seeing some recognition of animal spirits when it comes to the outlook for China. The risk is, though, it comes down to how much of investors, particularly international investors, lost faith in the fact that those markets are going to move higher in this environment. We still have very attractive valuations when it comes to the Chinese market. We still think there's good long-term prospects when we think about the returns, particularly if we invest along with those policy goals around the growth in the consumer, the rising levels of GDP per capita, thinking about the safe sustainability in tech. These are all very long-run secular themes that we think can provide a good opportunity for investors in China. Though it might come with some volatility in the near term and the timing a little bit uncertain around that. But I think there's still a good case for thinking about assets in China. Again, I think all those actions we're hearing from Chinese officials will start to build that confidence in the market, which has been very weak this year.